are literally marching. The proletariat is marching for higher wages or lower wages or whatever they're freaking marching for, but they're out here by the hundreds. I don't like filming people. It's weird, but I also don't want to go live at home again because you guys don't get to see anything when I live stream from home. So when I'm live streaming from the park, you guys just have to see whatever the hell happens to be in front of the camera, which for the most part is never anything you really want to see. And I mean, I'm talking there are hundreds of them over there. You guys can't really see them, but there they are. Hundreds of them walking past. Oh, organize a union. Yeah, I think all these people are here for the union. Or something. I mean, I can't control what people do at the park. or join a trade union. At least some of them are good to look at. Most of them aren't. But hey, MS, will the proles ever be free? Can the system ever be fair? No, it can't be fair. It's just, in general, it just can't be fair because fair means that rich people get to be less rich. So if they want to be less rich, then they can be more fair. But if they want to be cruel, then that's just the way our society is. It can with collective bargaining. No, it can't. I've been drinking crouton seltzer and mind blender honey front the smoke shop. Oh Lord. There are already people doing things in the comments that they shouldn't be doing on the internet and telling me about it. Oh, Lord. Yeah, they're still coming. If I'd known that they were all going to be here, I wouldn't have come here. Kraton. Is that like kryptonite? Kryptonite? I don't know what that is. Yep, I need to make the tripod smaller. I'm not sure why it's so big. All right. Aztec says, MS, you need to stand up for yourself at work and go back to school and get that right degree already. Have the experience. Hey, Steam, hope you're well as can be expected. It's like an opioid to make you happy. Great. You're going to tell me you're doing drugs at home. Well, as long as you're staying home and not going out in public and doing them, I guess that's the best I can hope for. So, strike. The proletariat wouldn't even know where to strike. Let's see. Stand up for yourself with your fellow workers. My fellow workers do not want to work at their current job. I assure you, nobody wants to work at my current job, and that's why everyone's looking for another job. But unfortunately, the jobs that pay the kind of money I make, well, there are not that many of them. So we will all lose our jobs. It's just a matter of when and what your next move will be. I mean, I talk to everyone at work, right? Everyone tells me the same story. They don't want to be there. And when you have an entire department that doesn't want to be there, that really hates working there, you don't have a passing department. The system will never change. Exactly. Just like the proletariat will, I mean, these people could be out here walking for, I don't know, brain-eating amoebas or crotch-eating amoebas. Something eating amoebas. 40-year-old MS back to school. I thought it'd only be funnier if you were still a virgin. Let's just keep that under wraps, people. That this is a terrible time to be looking for work. It always is, but like I see my coworkers giving up on looking for work every single day. I'm not the only one that's just given up on finding a better job. It's just a matter of what's out there. I mean, there's really nothing good out there, and because there's nothing good out there, people aren't finding better jobs. That's the only reason my work still has people, is people can't find better jobs. If people could find better jobs, they wouldn't be working where I work. Let's just put it that way. I think I'm just going to enjoy life in mess. We can't change the system regardless. Why? Worry about it. Just live life and have fun. I'm not having fun. You think I'm out here because I want to be out here? No, I'm out here filming the proletariat live because this is where the proletariat hang out. They hang out here in the park because obviously if they had more money, they'd be somewhere else doing more interesting things, but they don't. So what do you do when you're poor and you want to have fun? Abolisher, tell me what you do when you're poor and you want to have fun. You go to the park. What do you do for work? I work in technology. Such a nice looking park. That's what I thought. That's why I'm out here. It's like I was gonna live stream from my house and just put Prole Church in the background, and then I thought to myself, you know what? I better come to the park because at least with the park, you guys have something to look at besides listening to my terrible sounding voice. So I am out here because filming the common man. Is that a significant reason to be out at the park when it's probably going to be close to 100 degrees today? That's a great park as a product of capitalism. I've never heard the park be called a byproduct of capitalism before. My man's got a nice voice. Damn, what's he talking about? You guys in the comment section, you're a bunch of weirdos, man. Thank God I brought water today. So normally I don't bring it for some reason because I never get around to drinking it, but today I think I'm really dehydrated. Is this a walking club out today? I have no idea why they're out here. I think they were out here the last time I was here too, and I don't know. They all seem to be wearing matching t-shirts, so they have little pig shirts on. Not certain what the little pig shirts mean. I mean, they're probably running for bacon. That's probably what they're running for. It looks like that's what they're running for. They all seem to be pretty happy, so they're probably eating lots of bacon, and that's why they're wearing that little pig on their shirt. Get a better job buy a house, get a better degree, buy a new car, get rich. Well, if you could just point me in the general direction of getting rich, I'd really appreciate it because right now, I got pretty. You got pretty lips. What? You guys stopped acting weird in the chat. You drink like a fish. I sure do. Man, did I drink a lot last night. Good Lord, I was screaming out the window last night like a freaking Looney Tune. Love some bacon. Yeah, that's why they're wearing their bacon t-shirts. I mean, it's got to be a love for bacon. I don't understand why else they'd be wearing a little pig on their shirt. Maybe enlist in the military. I'm too old to be in the military, and besides that, I'm too bitter. Sometimes I listen to you when I got to sleep, and it helps with my depression somehow. I'm not sure why, but it's comforting to listen to. I love you, MS. No one should love this channel. We should all hate this channel equally. You should not come here to feel good about yourself. Let's see. My XP leadership doesn't care about how loud the machine squeals. They only care if it stops working. So people can complain all they want, but leadership won't do anything unless production stops. Well, production only stops when people stop working. Listen to MS makes us realize our lives aren't completely terrible in comparison to my life. You come here so that you can compare your lives to mine. Oh my God, you guys need medication, stronger medication. How are those bootstraps? My bootstraps broke a long time ago. How about bro, how many fries did you put in the bag? As many as Trump did in 2 hours. And you know, the worst part is that McDonald's was closed. I mean, he's working at a closed McDonald's. Imagine that. One of the richest people in the world is working at a closed McDonald's as a photo op. Do we really want that person? Imagine if that person really had to work a day at McDonald's, how that would make him feel. Like he would look at the workers. Oh my gosh, there's really that many of you watching right now? Holy crap. The McDonald's was closed after Trump death became a threat. Oh my gosh. You know, Trump and then the correlation directly with people getting sick from eating at McDonald's. I wonder if that's a thing. Can we even afford the fries? I can't. First time here, but seems like people like you because you You sound like a pretty down-to-earth person, and you get soothing vibes, dude. Soothing vibes. Am I turning into an ASMR channel? Homeless Chinese man say there's no food but see stray dogs everywhere. There is definitely a lack of stray animals in my neighborhood. MS, can you make a political video about who you predict will win the election? I am 100% convinced that Trump's already won the election. We're just gonna have to accept that. Hey there, man. God bless. Listen to Jeff Buckley, by the way. I don't know who that is. So many men looking, Max, to be able to bag Susie Rotten. Yeah, she's a tough, you know, times are getting tough even for Susie out there, so, dang. Whoa, sorry, I got a little distracted by yoga pants. MS is an independent. I'm an independent. I don't really believe in politics. Like, Trump will be good for crypto, at least short term. More little pig shirts. I don't know if they just keep walking around or they're going somewhere. The little pig shirts are throwing me off, though. Let's see, John. Doug Funny was always threatened by his principals about his permanent record, 90% cartoon. Let's see, we can't crotch crispy treats. We catch crotch crispy treats. John Smith, great name. They're going somewhere, all right. Yeah, they're going somewhere. I don't know where they're going, though. They're going in a general direction. I think they're going to the end of the walk, which I don't know how many of them started at the same time, but definitely piglet. Very much so into pork products. Oh, maybe that pink thing on their shirt isn't a pig. No, it looks like a pig. I don't know what that pink thing is. When people walk for something, I think they're always walking for poverty. Is everyone doing a side gig, DoorDash, Uber, just to get the free food from the from the orders? That's how we feed ourselves now. We do Uber Eats and we keep the orders instead of delivering them. We keep delivering them to our own house. Let's see, fried food maybe. MS, go join the rest of the proletariat. I'm trying to, but I'm trying to figure out where we're going, because there's still hundreds of them over there. Literally hundreds of them. And they all seem to be going, they're all probably going to the kitchen. The older I get, the less energy I have. No way would I be able to do 2 jobs at once. You know, that's the problem, is nobody wants to do 2 jobs. Uh-oh, the proletariat's dogs are fighting. Let's see, don't mess with Susie. Bang one a few days ago. Felt sick, but it was just the flu. You got the flu from Susie? I didn't know Susie carried that. You should try getting golfing. It's great. You know, I'm literally surrounded by golf courses, but I've never had any interest in golfing. Also, I can't go in the sun because of this treatment I got yesterday. Let's see, I want to become Felice Johnson. I don't think Felice Johnson has a wingman. I think he's a solo player, because he wouldn't want to share anything with you. Man, I definitely brought the wrong size bottle. Kroger water, it's what gets you. So, yeah, I'm not certain. Again, there's still hundreds of, I don't know if they're circling around. I'm not paying attention well enough to see if they're the same people. But they definitely seem happier than most people. I guess if I was wearing a little pig on my shirt, I would be too. They seem to also be wearing numbers. Not certain why they're wearing numbers. They all seem to be heading in the same general direction, too. Microplastics provided by Big Bertha. All right. There's, holy moly, they're getting thicker and thicker. I'm not certain why, but there's even more of them. Let's see. Before you go to prison, practice on you fail for fleas. Oh my gosh. Walkathon. It's something. Look at the little. They have little pig stickers on their shirts. NPC activity. Definitely NPC. The Prole Stroll. Free Diddy. Are we gonna free Diddy like we freed Willie? Remember Willie jumping out of the water? Is that how Diddy's gonna get out of prison? Free Willie. No. Last time you freed Willie, the police showed up. Oh my God, it's crazy. Unless all those people and you don't know not a single person. Nope, I don't know anyone. I don't know if they know each other. They probably don't. They don't look like they're talking to one another. Let's see. The school in my neighborhood had a walkout because Diddy got arrested. What? Is that really a proletariat concern? Is Diddy being arrested? Oh my God, it's the peers. This is why I don't have children, people. People watching is one of the best forms of entertainment for a prole. Proles looking at proles. Instead of proles helping proles, proles looking at proles. I think that's the main reason why we go to the gyms, so we can stare at each other and be horrified that we're not that ugly. Diddy on Halloween. Oh my gosh. Diddy ran the 90s with Bill Cosby. I didn't know that was a thing. But I guess it's a thing. Proles love animals too. This is actually the place where I met Mello the first time. So why is there so many pregnant women? I don't know. There's a lot of children and pregnant women. You don't see pregnant women very often. They become a very, very rare. A lot of rotund women. Great observation. Rotund. I'll let them know that they need to do better. Americans age badly. Well, I guess that could be a thing. Let's see. First Sunday, then Jello, now pity, freak offs. What's next? I don't know. Wherever the proletariat's going, they're going there quickly with matching t-shirts. Oh, it looks like they're done finally. Wherever they started from, they're done. The proletariat loves having children too. Let's see. Americans are overweight too. Too many bologna sandwiches and ramen. Yeah, too much bad food will make you heavy. That's for certain, and it's super cheap. That's what Gen Zero eats all the time. He goes home to eat ramen. Is this a white-only park? I don't know. Do you want me to ask the only non-white person in the group if this is a white-only park? Oh my God, you guys are nuts. Oh my gosh, what do you think the odds are that you will have to part ways with your employer given the latest work drama with leadership? I think it's pretty high. I think they've already made their decision on whether or not they're going to fire me. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's any clear path. There was never any direction for me in this job. Oh my gosh, my dentist is text messaging me right now to remind me I have to go into my appointment on Tuesday. I actually took the day off to go deal with that. I scheduled myself in for physical therapy on Tuesday and my dental appointment, so I can do both. MS is the outcast from the crowd. I haven't seen so many obese people for some time. I don't know why they're all obese. I mean, I could ask them. I think they'd hit me over the head with my own camera. Modern food is high in calories along with preservatives. Many underestimate how many calories they take in. One mouth can be 500 calories in itself. Oh my God, that's a lot of calories. Poor people should just fight in a war the proles would just go away. Yeah, they eat donuts. Are they giving those donuts away for free somewhere? Because I could use a donut. Oh, I hate dealing with coworkers. Oh, me too. What kind of muffin has 500 calories? I don't know. The thing I ate yesterday had at least that many calories. Like you could, every time I bit into it, you could feel like the grease squirting inside your mouth. Oh my God, I will never eat Burger King again. Fast food is high in calories but low in nutrition. So you don't get full but gain weight. Well, that's an excellent prize there. Really, abolisher? Do we really need a Susie Rotten Muffin? Susie Rotten Muffin. I hope that's her sister, and she's into freaky stuff. They all eat Long John Silvers. I haven't seen a Long John Silvers in forever. They used to be right next to the Dairy Queen, but the Dairy Queen got pregnant. We're just delaying changes in our lives. Let's see. Lucky my Prole job is physical, so I can eat anything and not gain weight. My job is not physical at all. I usually sit like a lump all day long. Susie Rotten Crotch isn't doing well at all. Hobby Lobby and Target sad. Yeah, she's toughing it out. Go to the gas station on Kroger Bakery for high-calorie muffins. The gas station really doesn't sell any food, although I take that back. My coworker took me to Quick Trip the other day, and it was like a mall. Oh my goodness, there's a whole wall of people now with blue shirts on. Now, let's see. So I went to Quick Trip for the first time, or second time. I never go to Quick Trip. I'm always intimidated by it. So, yeah, the proletariat is large. Fortunately, I have a fast metabolism, so I look like an impoverished African. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Do you live in a swing state? I think Arizona has a strange thing. It's a southern state, but the Maricopa County, it's blue, but everything around this county is red. Holy anchors. I used to sail that one. The Susie used to be haughty and arrogant back in 2023, but not really. Is hitting it. Reality is hitting them hard. I know Susie Rottencrotch is definitely pulling her belt tight these days. I knew you guys were going to notice that. I was just like looking at it. It's like, oh man, the chat's going to be relentless on that dude. Same with California. It's only the Bay Area and and Los Angeles that are blue. I don't know. I thought California was a very, very blue state, but it might not be that way because I guess, politics is divided by economic boundaries, right? There would be no sense for there to be a lot of Republicans in Inglewood or Compton, right? But if you're a rich guy and you live in Beverly Hills, then I can see how your politics would change. Same with California. Let's see. My childhood was filled with hope and reminded me of the Baywatch cast. My adulthood reminds me of when they all hit the wall and were on drugs. Oh, like that lady that they keep comparing her like on Baywatch and she's super hot. And then they pan over to a shot of her homeless and like looking like she's messed out. Yeah, that lady just, it goes to show quickly your life can change when the money's gone. The price of poon is coming down. It's not getting cheap enough. It's like the price of poon and the price of eggs should correlate with one another. Let's see. Technology was always getting better, causing people to have hope. We didn't see how it would just be used for mass control and surveillance. Oh, believe me. I feel the surveillance at my work. When they're going to start recording your phone calls at work or watching your messages, you know that they're after you. Buc-ee's only in Texas has mall style, the cleanest for the Prole unload. Like it felt like there was a lot of people, and you know what? The people inside of the Quick Trip were all smiling. The people in that Quick Trip were making good money comparatively to right down the street where everyone's making the minimum wage and is miserable at work. How much is the monthly cost of having a car? A basic Promobile is going to run you between $600 and $1,000 a month just in your car payment. I hate in the low wage jobs, you can't go to the bathroom whenever you need to go. So you're sick and it can be rough. Oh, but believe me, I have an employee like that who's constantly sick and that is constantly going to the bathroom. And there's limited space in those stalls. Limited, very limited seating. And sometimes everyone eats bad food simultaneously and everyone's got to crap at the same time. It's really a bad situation turning into a worse situation every single day. Let's see, Promobile, 10-year-old Honda. No way, man. A Promobile's got to have rust. It's got to have terrible gas mileage. It's got to be like a true Promobile has issues. It lacks safety. It lacks headlights. It lacks cred. You can't have any cred if you're driving around in a Promobile with a blown out stereo. Let's see, most gas station toilets are horrible conditions. Yeah. Love your work. Keep it up. Thank you. 4 donuts. Is that how many donuts that last chick ate? Because I could say you're looking very healthy. That's what people fail to understand. The bigger you are, the healthier you are. In Amazon, you get a small break due to the long time it takes to get to. And then from the break room, you clock back in and you have to rush, and it's hard on the body. I've heard that, I've heard of Amazon drivers that do go pee in their trucks and probably do worse things back there. I've always wondered what the special ingredient is. Well, how would you like that job? That guy probably makes $10 an hour too. Let's see, gas stations in my area all have gambling machines now. Vice industry in poor areas are big business. I have a vape smoke shop on every corner. Nice golf cart. That's what I thought too. I'm seeing more covert homeless people in parking lots, living in their cars, pretending not to be homeless. Yeah, I know. This is pre-pandemic. There used to be one guy that lived in the parking lot at Kroger's in his Jeep, and I was just like, man, why don't you just go to the park? It's 120 degrees outside, and you're in a vehicle. Why not just go to the park and just lay underneath a tree? Why boil in your truck? Bro, your idea of the Promobile will not pass inspection. That is the marker right there. Is you're driving around without tags because you can't pass inspection. In fact, there's a guy that works at the gym. He's one of the general managers of the gym. And I asked him, it's like, dude, what do you pay for insurance on that car? And he looks at me and he's like, I don't pay for insurance on this car. Wow, where's this place? It looks amazing. It's across the street from my house. Window, curtain, I just like going to family gatherings most. This is actually a place where my family came to just about every other weekend when I was 6 years old. I actually started fishing right over there. Let's see. John says, not having a vehicle in a rural area is like being disabled. I hate when I have to get my car serviced for an unknown period of time. Let's see. Renting vehicles is expensive. Getting hope requires doing favors. Oh, Lord, favors. Just get a vehicle. Is that what we call Susie Rottencrouch? Get in. Pull up to my bumper, baby. That's what Susie Rottencrouch says every day. Pull up to my bumper, baby. Let's see. They have ruined Canada. Now we can't have a place like this. A new tree height taxation is also coming for homeowners. I didn't even know that was a thing. Is instant coffee actually bad for your body? I don't think any coffee is good for you. Do you have a 401k? No. Tree height taxation. That's like having a tax for having a long rod between your thighs. Like every inch costs you $1,000 more a month in order to be able to handle such a weapon. Blame Canada. They got rid of the pensions at my job. We have 401k. I don't understand what 401k is. Tree height taxation is crazy. So is wiener taxation. That's why we little guys, we don't get taxed. That's why we're small and we're happier. Let's see. Tree height taxation. Let's see. The Homeowners Association is an association of Karens wanting to exert power via fines. I agree with that statement because there was a homeowner organization a long time ago when I lived in East Mesa, and they wanted to control how many vehicles you could keep outside of your house. Like if you had a 2-car garage, you could only keep 2 cars. They didn't want an extra car in your driveway, or they didn't want it parked in the dirt next to your house. You weren't allowed to do that. All cars had to be parked. And I even heard of one that wanted to make certain that you couldn't drive an old car and live in that neighborhood because they didn't like the idea of people looking poor. Boeing is still on strike. Yeah, they've been on strike for like 40 days, I think. The HOA in my peaceful neighborhood, when they see my M72 law, what's an M72 law? Is that a kind of car that I've never heard of? Oh my goodness gracious. I know this is getting really clogged up. Not certain why. Just is. Let's see, a rocket launcher. Oh my God, I remember that thing from Call of Duty. I was actually watching Call of Duty Black Ops 6 last night. It looks pretty terrible, like they say every single time that Call of Duty / Madden comes out. Every year. Let's see, grandfather admitted to a priest in a confession that he wasn't paying for some tax related to something with the Homeowners Association, and the priest reported him to the cops for brownie points. Yikes. I mean, people are people. Let's see. Oh my gosh, one of my coworkers was telling me that she had a friend who was dating a guy that didn't have the best status in America, and she took him on a vacation out of the country just so that he couldn't get back in. Talk about cruel. We're being taxed for having trees with a height over 6 feet. That's why we have to measure the height of the tree in our backyard and front. Well, I guess every single tree in this park would be taxed because they're all pretty big. I think the average height of a tree here has got to be like 30 feet. They're pretty damn big. Let's see, Big Brother's watching. He's always watching. Well, have a good day, MS. I'm going to bed. It's nighttime in my country. Well, good luck. I hope you don't have nightmares. I have nightmares every night. Let's see. We still have a lot of people watching. All right, let's see. I realize that if you go on a vacation to an area with extremely attractive people, you will be brutally compared to them, and it's a magic threat to sustain that relationship unless you're attractive. That's why I never go anywhere. John Smith, I'm watching you. Oh my God, you guys are nuts in the comments. Absolutely nuts. Who's watching who? God, it bothers me not to be able to do things. John Smith. Prole Church, like the live proles in the background. They're not proles, they're NPCs. Especially when they gather in large groups like that, where they're gathered together, like as in a proletariat. Yeah, first time watching you live stream. I like the view you chose. I know, I tried to pick a good view. Like I was gonna sit at home and live stream, and I'm like, you know what? Not that hot. It's gonna get hotter, like I know for a fact. It's like, hey Siri, how's the weather?
It's currently cloudy and 79 degrees.
Say it's 79 degrees. For Arizona, that's pretty damn good. Let's see. Safe Brother, thank you for watching the live stream. This is my first time watching this channel. I don't know what prole means. Oh my gosh, you still got your job, MS? Yes, I still got my job for however much longer that is. I can't imagine my being at this job for much longer. If they're spying on me already, then you're not going to last very long. That, and I dropped some hard truths on them, hard truths that caused the entire job area I caused a stirrup. And that's something that management didn't want. Like when the top level management asks you, as the person that's in charge of this department, why is this not getting done? And you tell them that there's nothing wrong. And wow, Modi. Let's see, my boss in the military would threaten me with sequel opportunity training. It said something he didn't like, wrong think. He got off on controlling others and making the girls cry. That sounds like a typical boss. To stop citizen protests, they have implemented a law in Ontario, because of which any damage and losses incurred will be paid as an LDP tax by the residents of Ontario. Why not just tax the protesters? Why not tax the protesters? You know, I think the reason why you don't tax protesters is, why do you tax people that don't have any money? That's the thing that really gets me. It's like, why are you taxing like speeding tickets? A speeding ticket doesn't hurt rich people. If you're living on a budget, if you're living on $300 a week and you get a tax and you get a speeding ticket, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. Whereas, you know, if you're rich, pretty much if you're rich, it's good. And if you're poor, it's bad. That's really what it comes down to. Equal opportunity training is DEI programs about equality in the workplace. There will never be a time in which we won't need programs like this. Because as someone put in the comment section, is this a white-only park? Oh my God. There are industries that are very, very one-colored. Like for instance, farming, it has a certain color to it. Meat packing has a certain color to it. Warehouse work even has a certain color to it. But I'll tell you this, most of the executives in America are going to be the color of the executives. Executives have a color. Can you imagine that? Executives have a color. So if executives have a color, you know how bad things are out there. Why didn't you study nursing in college? Because I don't like blood. I don't like helping people. Why tax me? I don't have enough money already. I don't even come out and destroy public property. Inflation's already bleeding me. Black and blue. Canada is out for the Canadians anymore. It's not for the Canadians anymore. That's what I'm thinking too. It sounds like it's pretty bad there. Although, I mean, I say it's bad, and yet here I am looking around. Okay, this year the company I worked for hired an external for upper management and asked me if I would take them, and I said I would not because I'm not qualified for the position and I won't be training. That's the thing that got me, is I didn't get any training in my job. They kind of just threw me into it, and then they're asking me why I'm not doing the job that I was trained for. And I'm like, what training are you talking about? You should have went to college for a lucrative degree, or basically any immigrant. Okay. Well, I did not. I went to school believing that any degree was a good degree. I mean, that's pretty much the premise of of the 2000s is you go to school for a degree, and it doesn't matter because the degree, most people don't use their degrees. See, most people, it is just considered a passage. It's like having a bracelet at a, what do you call it? Like at a rave, right? Everyone gets a bracelet. That's what college felt like to me. Everyone just gets a bracelet, and everyone just gets passed through into a decent job, and that's not true anymore. Office jobs have constant change to paperwork due to high turnover rates, causing new managers to do things in a different way to mark their turf, and not because it's a better way to do it. I wish, like, I am not certain what they were thinking. You know, they put you in charge until it's not convenient for them anymore. And then once it's not convenient for them anymore, then suddenly you're useless. I want strippers to work at McDonald's like life is too easy for them. Yeah, I would love to see strippers working at McDonald's. That'd be awesome. But sadly, for that good looking, I mean, just look at your average McDonald's worker. They're there. A lot of it has to do with how unattractive you are. There are very few people who are attractive who work in places where unattractive are. Like, I worked at Walmart for 2.5 years. We never had a good-looking woman work there. Let's see. I should go out and get a job at Lockheed Martin. Really? Do they have strippers at Lockheed? No strippers. Facts, laugh out loud. You should get into a big tech, like being a software engineer or developer. I have 4 liberal arts degrees. I don't even know what that is. Let's see. Never choose a degree in IT or electricity. Then you're better to get degree in finance management or high medical degree. Well, see, back in the 2000s, the pay was really good in technology. Laugh out loud at McStrippers. You know how the McStrippers keep the McNuggets warm, right? Right between their giant McKnockers. McKnockers. Oh my God. I was just watching that video too before I left. The fry cook gets it from the McDonald's manager. Like, there's something about it, just hypnotic about that woman. It's like that. It's not the best video in the world, but it's from high society. And like, you can see the lady who's filming the video in the background, and like, oh Lord, it is so crappily done. And it looks like a Motel 6 from the background. Let's see, being in the friend zone at work is better for longevity than being a Chad. Due to the ugly women targeting these guys, if they get rejected, I have a slight positive bias with the ugly boss. But hot guys got fired for not sleeping with her. Okay, of course, under another guise. It's always under a different reason. College doesn't benefit most people unless you have a lucrative degree or connections. Well, I've said that before. It's either connections, it's family, or it's crime, right? Your only way out of being poor is the most unlikely way, because, I mean, most of us do buy lottery tickets because we want to not be poor. So we buy lottery tickets so that we have a chance, just a small chance, but a little chance at feeling like we might do something right. Let's see, college doesn't benefit. Okay. All right. So how come all of you haven't hit the like button? What's wrong with you guys? Let's see, of course, let's see. Steam, you should live stream reacting to sorority recruitment videos. Oh Lord, I don't think so. I could also become like a Walter White, but as a firearm trafficker instead of other stuff. The things you guys put in here. I hit it. I hit the like. Thank you. Does Flea still get a piece on Sunday? Hopefully not. No, Fleece doesn't get a piece on Sunday. Fleece is out of commission for 2 days, typically during the week. Sometimes I do get fleeced on Saturday and Sunday, but not this weekend. I think I worked, last Sunday I ended up working. I was extremely talented in IT and thought I could make it without connections. I made my own program, but couldn't see them. The only IT jobs that pay well require top secret clearance now. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Save, invest, retire early. Go abroad. I don't have any money to save. Top secret comp and IT degree. You need to date someone with money. You think someone's going to date this? No. There's a reason why you spend your life single, because you've been marked with the sign of the L across your forehead because you're not good looking, you're not tall, you don't make a lot of money, your personality sucks, and you're sitting on the park Sunday morning talking to yourself in front of thousands of people. Let's see, couldn't sell them, I mean. Oh, yeah. Let's see. If someone doesn't know, the like is in the top, not the heart on the side. Well, thank you for letting us know, Inu Blue. Is it Inu Blue? Yeah, Inu Blue. Thank you. You need to have the money first, then you can date. That's the horse before the carriage, right? The Susies love it. The Susies love it. Yeah, all the cows like it, right? Gotta milk the cows. Or let the cows milk you. Cows always need milk. I wonder, where do you guys think the people with the little pigs on their shirts went? We should go look for them, but I can't be out in the sun. That's the problem. It's like I came to the park and I'm stuck at the little Ramada thing. So look, this is where I'm at. Oh, this is where I'm at. All right, let's see what you guys said next. You should link up with Lizard Hunter and do a video on 27th Avenue by the meat market. There's a meat market? I didn't know there was such a thing. How do you guys find out about these things? And I don't know about these things. You guys are probably watching. Fleece spreads his time behind the Taco Bell on Sunday with Susie behind the dumpster. So that's where Susie's at on Sunday, huh? She's with Fleece. Even Susie has to pay the bill to Fleece. Don't get fleeced, Susie. Watch out. Watch out, Susie. He's taking a blue pill. I work outside and get incinerated this summer, but Arizona, I'm sure, is worse than Oklahoma. It is way worse. I mean, think about what Arizona is. It's hot as beep all the time. I mean, it's almost November 1st and it's going to be 100 degrees outside today. Oh, let's see. Dog music. Heidi dog music. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was really ripping drunk last night. Like, I'm thinking that I get the few memories that I had. This is why I tell you guys, I don't like remembering the past. I don't like thinking about the future, because every time I stop and think about my atrocious behavior as a human being, they should have revoked my human card a long time ago. Like a really long time ago, people. It's just what it is. Well, I think I just came right at the bad time to the park in order to run into all those people. Future, exactly. Let's see, one guy I know has skin cancer or on his head again from working outside. It's impossible to not get it. Like, every person that I know here in Arizona that spends a lot of time outside is eventually going to get it. Let's see, I found the park that you are at based off of the camera angle for the live stream. I'm not gonna leak the location though. Good. How do you know what you can and can't say on YouTube? There's a list. There's someone sent me, after my channel got demonetized last time, someone sent me a list of the 700 words that you shouldn't say on YouTube. It's a pretty extensive list. Maybe I could get a job at the. I tried that. I didn't work out. Let's see. Ron Raid the TOS. I don't like going to the beach for vacation due to the excessive sun exposure. I look like a fool trying to dress to avoid sun exposure. 700, really? Yeah, there's a lot of words that you can't say online. You guys would know that I have to censor myself a lot because I've already been demonetized once, and I know that the algorithm's always looking for them because my views on the channel, when I started the new channel, the views went up and the subscriptions went up until I got to about 2,000, which is my regular base of people. The other 4,000 people that were here, I don't know where they went. Where's the list? I don't know. I saw someone sent it to me in an email, and it was on Reddit. Screwed. I'm not working today. I don't know about y'all, but I'll be happy when the election is over. Feels like they've been campaigning for 10 years. I just want this to be over. We know who's going to win. We know we don't like the Democratic candidate. I don't like either one. I think that we should vote for a popsicle stick because a popsicle stick would be better than what we currently have. It would be more useful to have a popsicle stick in the White House than either left or right. That's just my opinion. And I'm not a big fan of popsicle sticks either. But that's what I'm going to say. Like, is it still there until you log out? My comments get auto deleted. Yeah, mine do too. Let's see. Being homeless sucks, but couldn't you save money not paying rent? Well, we could all save money by not paying rent. MillennialSteam for president? I don't think so. That's not a job I would ever want. I'd probably get murked too quickly. Change from top comment to all comments and back to see if your comments were deleted. I heard that this morning. Let's see. Harris is literally a clown. She can't possibly be competent for the job. It's hard to be competent for this job. It's not a job. It's not like you can go to school to learn how to become president. It's like you have to know. I don't know how to explain this, but you just have to know what you're doing. Let's see. Popsicle sticks can vote for that. Okay. Let's see. I don't have enough financial knowledge to know how to properly invest. Neither do I. Don't blame me. I voted for Kanye West. Let's all vote for P. Diddy. We could have Diddy parties at the White House. You imagine that? Diddy parties at the White House? That would be so funny. Oh, man. Lock up your daughters because the Diddy party's happening, and the man knows where to grab them. We're having a freak off at the White House. Oh my God! Can you imagine the international news where they're showing like someone snuck in with a camera with like a cell phone? Because a lot of those like freaky parties, they take away your cell phone at the door so that you don't leak anything. But what if someone snuck one in and we could see all the freak out that's going on there? Oh my gosh, the politicians know what to invest in, and they sign off on the permits and stories. Okay, patents and cronies. Okay, that's what, and cronies. Damn fly, stay off of me. Oh man. All right, guys, I got a jet. Let's go. All right, so we're having some studio problems here. I don't know why. I'm gonna wait for a little bit. I'm gonna walk down here. There's a dude that's been sitting right behind me for like this whole time. He's like 10, 20 feet over from me right now, sitting behind me, just staring at me and is weirding me out. And I kept looking back there. It's like, there's nothing here. I mean, look, there's nothing here. And this dude's just sitting there staring at me. Very, very odd. All right. Sorry, I had to move. I can't read what you guys are saying because I'm on the move. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, I am live. I mean, anyone could show up here. Oh, look how much water is in here. I used to love when this was really full like this when I was a kid. It meant that the shad were running. If you can catch shad with a bucket because they're running along the sides, it's that time of the year too where shad run. Every fall, the shad come out and they eat those little white flies that we get. But I don't think it's been cold enough. Ooh, there's a dead bluegill. At least there's signs of life. Sometimes I don't see anything. Like, I know there's fish here because they stock it. But sometimes you don't see anyone fishing. All right. So I had to sneak over here. Now, if he follows me over here, I'm leaving. I'm gonna leave the park because unlike most YouTubers, I don't like. I mean, if it was a lady stalker, if she was wearing yoga pants and she was looking good, I wouldn't mind. You could stalk me all day long. But here's some Hispanic dude with two big, mean-looking dogs. No. All right. Sorry, folks. We had to relocate. Weirdos make me Asian, likes, and scrawny and sickly. Big brother is watching. He was watching me for a long time. Was it fleece? Sleeping rough? It's a fan. It's a fan. It's a fed. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. It's a serial killer. Look at this place. Look, there's no one here. And he was like sitting, like, if I had to show you guys, he would have been sitting like right there. You would have been able to smile right into the camera. I was like, what the hell? You've been sitting there for more than half an hour just listening to me talk. Oh my gosh, it's so weird. I finally got to the point where I'm like, okay, you know what? Gotta move. I love the YouTubers who say the girls like 9 to 5 and do a small business when most businesses fail. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Oh, wait, that's not girl, that's quit. Say to quit the 8 to 5 and do a small business. Now, how would I know a small business owner, and she struggled to get her business off the ground. And now all she wants to do is sell it so that she doesn't have to do this anymore because she says it's too much work for the money. It was the Zodiac, but luckily he only targets couples. Thank God I'll never be in a couple. I know that part can't. I can save you from the feds. So, well, not much, Donald Trump. I'm hoping you're going to enjoy your election. Let's see. I get Smith from the Matrix. Hey guys, what's the topic? Potential serial killer was watching me for a long time. Like, he came over and he sat next to me right when all the people started coming at me from the Prole run. That dude came over and he sat next to me. I lost my $26 an hour job, finished doing paperwork to get a Domino's job for $13 an hour. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going to be at. I'll probably be working at McDonald's. I know a guy who spent $1 million to get a building for his Subway shop. The building is expensive due to the regulations for disabled people. You know, we don't have any disabled stuff at my place of work. I don't know why that is, but they don't. But yeah, I wonder if he's still there. Should we go look for him? Let's go see if he's still there. Actually, I should be able to see him from here. he still there? Damn it, he's being blocked by that tree. All right. What time is it? Let's see. $13 an hour sounds absolutely bloody as California. Yeah. Subway was good back in the $5 footlong days. Now it's corporate ripoff. Police must have purchased all the franchises. Ugh, every time I eat freaking Subway, I regret it, especially the big flaming hole in my wallet. Working to simply be alive is the default now. I'm planning on joining the Navy soon. Mar, good for you. Should we go look for him? Famous last words. Let's see. Jared Fugel got Subway. Oh my God. Once Jared got busted, man, it seems like everybody gets busted except for the guy with the island. Let's see. Jared Fugel, P. Diddy, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby. Yeah, who's next? I hope it's not me. Who's next? Not me. All them guys get busted for the taste of the forbidden fruit. All right. You're next. How old are you? Too old. Let's just put it that way. Mr. Peanuts were blank. Maybe he's next. Eminem, let's see, stump for Kamala. Why does he have to get involved? Why did Taylor Swift have to get involved? How hot is in Arizona? It's about 83, I'm going to say. I just checked a little while ago. Let's go look for him. We're going to go this way. We're going to go around, though, okay? So let's go see if he's still here. Da-da-da. We're on the move. Let's see. Oh, those people I saw earlier. They weren't wearing little pig shirts, though. All right, so we're going to go look for him. He's right over there. So if he's still there, hopefully he's not still there. So I'm not wearing the proper footwear for a proper butt kicking. So we're gonna go look for him. I'm a pretty big guy, so I probably intimidate him just with the size of my man boobs. All right, so I was sitting right over there at that little house, and he was just up on the other side of this little hill right here. So I can't be outside today. I can't be in the sun. Uh-oh. All right, so we're about to come up on him right over this hill where I was sitting right down there. And if he's still there, I'm going to point the camera down, and then I'm going to run and get it in my car. So let's see if he's still here. Let's go real slow. If he's still here, he's right there. Okay. I'm just going to see if I can see him. He was sitting over there by that tree right there. I can't tell if he's still there. Oh crap, he's still there. All right, I gotta have to ditch the camera, folks. I just see his head. I'm gonna have to get my car and go. All right, guys, it's probably not safe for me to be here anymore. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream, but I've got to run away and get my car.